Hi, everyone. My name is Tao Yeager. I'm a product manager here at GitLab for Verify Continuous Integration. We're here to talk to you about the interesting issues for the upcoming milestone 13.7. Joining me is my awesome designer. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Veetika, and I'm the product designer for Verify CI.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through a couple of issues I have. The first one displayed here, and then I'm going to pass it over to Vitika to talk through one that has a specific design element that she contributed on. So for 13.7, we want to make it so that jobs that are restarted in a pipeline would be associated with the triggering user. The problem we're trying to solve here is when you have a pipeline that's been started and it has been paused for whatever reason, maybe it's been canceled, for example, or there was an error. When the pipeline stops, all of the subsequent jobs that have not run become skipped jobs. But when that pipeline is restarted by a user other than the one that originally started the pipeline, unfortunately, the job that got restarted is associated with the second user, but the skipped jobs is still associated with the original user. And we do want to fix that so that there's a more accurate record of who is responsible for triggering a job that is completed and eventually for that pipeline to complete as well. So the proposal we have here is, as it stated, change the user of the skip jobs to match a user actually retrying a previous job. So the other issue that we want to be working on in 13.7 is creating an API for allowing the bulk delete of artifacts. We're aware that even if you set an aggressive expiration policy, that's only one strategy for managing storage consumption. And certainly you want to have the ability to go through and delete artifacts in an efficient manner. Right now, you can delete them one by one, but certainly having an endpoint to bulk delete artifacts would be very useful. So those are two of the issues that I wanted to talk through that we'll focus on in 13.7. I am going to stop sharing my screen and pass it on to Vitika to talk about the last one.
Thanks, Joe. I'll start sharing my screen. I would start with giving a little context that I hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. So in one of the recent issues, we provided this feature to users that they would be able to keep the latest artifacts from a successful job or pipeline. And this was delivered in this particular one that I'm highlighting. The next step that we took was we had created, we added a control in the pipeline settings, in the project level settings for keeping latest artifacts from successful jobs. So there was this toggle that we provided to users that they could switch on and off based on how they want the behavior to be like. But later we figured that for self-managed instances, it was not possible for users to opt out of the feature. And this was the consequence of this was they were ending up storing a lot of unnecessary data. So in this issue that we would be working in for the next milestone, we're providing a similar control, but at instance level. So here you see that there's again a toggle that says that provides users an option to switch on and off this feature for keeping latest artifacts from last successful jobs. But like if this is switched off and like this is not opted for, this will preclude accessing this feature at project levels. That should be all.
Thank you, Vitika. Again, I'll link to these issues at the bottom of the video. We welcome your comments in the issue. Just ping Vitika or myself. We'd like to hear from you. Anyways, thanks for listening. Have a great day, everyone.